Welcome, everyone. My name is Marisa Maggio Harelson. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, sunny Phoenix, Arizona. Oh my goodness. If you are on this webinar, thank the person that invited you to be on this because we truly have a gift to share with you tonight here in Lifevantage. You know, with everything that's happening in the world, now is the most important time to be reaching out to people and supporting them in their journey, whatever is going on in their life. But critically important is their health, right? So when our immune system is compromised or stress is happening, our bodies can actually get attacked as well. I've been a part of this amazing company for 8 years. I'll tell you a little bit about me. I'm going to tell you a lot about the company, the products, the science, the compelling science, and an incredible opportunity that may be for you and may not be. I was introduced to Lifevantage 8 years ago by one of my yoga students. I teach yoga here in Arizona. I'm a former television news reporter and anchor. I did that almost 20 years. I left that industry when my kids were really little because I wanted to be home with them. I didn't want corporate America to own my holidays anymore, my Christmases or my Thanksgivings. So I stopped working and created my own little home-based business, marketing and PR for clients, because that's what I knew how to do. And then, of course, yoga has been a passion of mine, being a student of it for many years, but then I decided to start teaching it. So I wasn't looking for Lifevantage when Lifevantage found me, but I am so happy that I was open enough to take a look at something I knew nothing about, this beautiful profession of network marketing. But we have a medical breakthrough backed by the highest level of clinical peer-reviewed research. And because of the science, I was able to jump on board and today create a life that many people would only dream about. In fact, I only dreamed about. And I'll share more about my story in just a moment. Right now, I'm going to share my screen with you and tell you a little bit about this incredible company, Lifevantage. We are publicly traded on the NASDAQ, and we are bringing a breakthrough technology to market. What we have here is an opportunity, but also for customers, for any human being that's breathing on this planet. We have information for you tonight. So thanks for being here. And just want to say, for those that might be looking at an opportunity, you know, results are going to vary depending on what you put into it. I mean, you get back what you put into it. If you're into putting the hours in that's required to build a business basically from your home, a work from home business, then there's an incredible opportunity for you if you're following the system. And I'm going to share 4 components of Lifevantage. First of all, the products and science, which is really what got me. That is why I've always been into health and wellness. When I was a TV news reporter, I actually had a health beat. So I've always cared about my health. We're going to share a little bit about compensation and how tremendous this compensation plan is in Lifevantage, and timing critically important, and why you want to know about this right now when we are at the forefront of a new, beautiful modern science called nutrigenomics, and we have a beautiful system that helps you accomplish your goals that you want to. So let's begin with the science of Lifevantage. It began in a lab with a single question. It was a biotech company out of the University of Colorado in Denver. Is declining health something we have to simply accept as part of getting older? We're all aging, and that's for sure, but don't we want to age well? Don't we want to have wellness care as opposed to sickness care? And what if you knew of compelling scientific products that could actually activate your own body's healing responses? Would you want to know about it? We don't make any medical claims here, but we are talking about activation. So the first discovery began in a lab and talking about our genes, increasing the abilities, incredible abilities to keep our bodies healthy. Because what we are born with is not necessarily what we have to have. It depends on how you live your life, mind, body, spirit, nutrition, all of it. So the discovery, decades later, we discovered Lifevantage, a way to activate the body's pathways in the DNA. So that's how Lifevantage was formed, because of this one single scientific discovery. And the continuing research is just mind-boggling, that more and more every day, I just get so excited about what I am learning. So we started, products were sold starting in 2003. Now think about how long ago that is. That's a long time, and that says a lot for what we have here and how long it takes to bring something to the masses. So ABC Primetime, John Quinones did an investigative report, 11-time Emmy Award-winning reporter, did an investigative report back in 2005. It was a lead story. Now, I don't know about you, but I know in TV news that when someone like that comes knocking on your door, you better, you know, you don't know what the other outcome is going to be. There's always two sides to it, right? Well, the results were absolutely favorable for this incredible product. Lifevantage product, flagship product, Protandim NRF2, which we'll talk about in just a moment. So the products have been sold since 2003. Now today, universities all over the world have begun and done independent clinical peer-reviewed research. So you can see some of those Harvard, Louisiana State, Colorado School of Medicine, American Heart Association, and on, just prestigious medical institutions all over the world studying this little yellow pill. So we started selling the product since 2003. The investigative report came out, and then we switched from the retail to the direct sales market after that ABC Primetime aired back in 2005. It was on store shelves for 3 years, sitting next to $5 and $10 antioxidants, which it's not an antioxidant, it's an activator. And the store shelves don't talk. People do. So that's why they switched business models, because the company was really bleeding money. The stock had gone crazy when that ABC investigative report aired, and then it quickly went down, almost delisted, because they didn't have a way, they didn't have a marketing infrastructure. Remember, they were a small biotech company out of the University of Colorado in Denver. So we began using the words activation to address the leading theories on the health decline of aging. Where does it begin? Theory number one, oxidative stress. What is oxidative stress? Well, if you have an apple and you cut it in half and it turns brown, or you leave a banana out and it turns brown, that's oxidative stress. It's the wear and tear on our body. So that's what's happening inside of our cells, but we don't really see it, but it's linked to causing issues in our tissues, affecting every organ system in the body. So the body contains oxidative stress by producing antioxidants, or combats oxidative stress by producing antioxidants. But the body, we are bombarded by free radicals, and the body can't handle all of the free radical damage that's happening in our body. And think about what causes it. Pollution, the cell phones, the jet fuel in the airplane, the gasoline, the benzene in the gasoline, pollution, herbicides. Over time, it wreaks its havoc on our bodies. Diet, alcohol, too much exercise, not enough exercise, smoking, inactivity, all kinds of things. So Protandim NRF2, that ABC News did that investigative report, flips a switch in our DNA called NRF2. It's the master regulator of our cells, combining of 5 natural plant ingredients: milk thistle, bacopa, ashwagandha, green tea extract, and turmeric, lowering oxidative stress 40% in 30 days. Increasing some beautiful anti-aging enzymes that I did not know how to say, but I do now. Superoxide dismutase, I just like to say it. You don't have to know it. I can read it on the screen. But it's increasing it by 30%, catalase by 54%. But listen to this, glutathione, and do your research on glutathione and how critically important this key enzyme in our body is. Protandim NRF2 is scientifically proven to increase your own body's production of glutathione by 300%. That's incredible. What this does for the body, neurological benefits, muscle recovery and endurance. Professional athletes take glutathione to try to get that, but ours activates your own body's production of that. So I absolutely love that. And it's capable of neutralizing more than 1 million free radicals. So here's how it all works. This is what you do. Each antioxidant molecule from dietary sources, like these blueberries and acai berries or raspberries, they can only eliminate 1 free radical, 1-to-1 ratio. Now listen, our bodies are producing over like 300 septillion free radicals a day, crazy number, like 3 and 23 zeros after it. So one of these actually eliminates 1 free radical. So that doesn't really do a lot on the war against free radicals. Now, Protandim is a 1-to-1 million ratio. So 1 Protandim activates your own body's production of anti-aging enzymes to eliminate 1 million free radicals per second, every second. So the dietary antioxidants do not make an impact on the oxidative stress, but Protandim NRF2 reduces that oxidative stress 40% in 30 days and more the longer that you take it. So the body produces these millions of free radicals, as we talked about. We talked about the blueberries and how many you'd have to eat. You'd have to eat 11 pounds in one day to do what one Protandim does. So, or 87 glasses of red wine daily. I don't think your liver would like that very much. 120 vitamin C tablets daily, or 375 oranges daily. I just love this. One little yellow pill that does all of this. And this is, it's not us saying it, it's journal publications, scientific journal publications that have produced, have published studies about Protandim in these prestigious journals like the American Heart Association, Free Radical Biology and Medicine, Ohio State, the National Institute on Aging, American Heart Association, Harvard, have you heard of Harvard? Washington State, Texas Tech, American Aging Association. And this is what Washington State University says about NRF2 activation. It is likely to be the most important health promoting approach in the foreseeable future. NRF2 may become the most extraordinary breakthrough in the history of health. That is profound. If you go to PubMed, and that's where you can find those studies, pubmed.gov, type in Protandim, you'll see the studies, but type in NRF2 and see how many studies you see. There's thousands and thousands, and prior to 1994, there was about one. So that's the first theory of aging. The second theory of aging is going to be addressing the mitochondria. So we have a product now, NRF1 pathway, which has to do with the mitochondria health. So the body needs this constant fuel to run, right? The cells need it, and the mitochondria are responsible for producing that power for our cells. We actually pass away from mitochondria dysfunction. So it gives us the fuel that makes our hearts beat, make our lungs work, make our brain work, neurological. It works incredibly well for neurological function. So the body's constantly fixing or removing these damaged mitochondria and producing new mitochondria. But as we age, oxidative stress affects the mitochondria. So we have the 1-2 punch. Protandim's reducing the oxidative stress, the NRF2, and then the Protandim NRF1 is boosting your mitochondria naturally with another 5 plant ingredients, both of those working synergistically. Protandim NRF2, you can take all 5 of those plants today, and they won't do what one Protandim does. It's the synergy that makes each one of those 1,800% more powerful. So the Protandim NRF1 is also working synergistically. And I love that both of these products, all of the Protandim family products, contain the Banned Substance Control Group stamp of approval, which makes it safe for professional athletes and Olympians, and the NSF label, which is the highest manufacturing practices. So this is increasing your cellular energy while slowing the cellular energy, which, oh my gosh, I have great sleep. I have super sleep, and I don't know if it's this, but I gotta think it's this. So great cellular repair, and what's very important about healthy mitochondria is good for the brain, it's good for your heart health and your cardiovascular system all around. Third theory of aging are your sirtuins. So your sirtuins are these longevity genes, and they are responsible for cleaning up all of the garbage and making sure the NRF1 pathways, the NRF2 pathways are doing their job. So this NAD, the sirtuins, they decrease as we age. We lose about 60% of their function as we age. So we came up, people do intermittent fasting to activate the sirtuins, to activate a molecule called NAD. And that's what the third theory of aging is the NAD, because this is responsible for really making sure all of the garbage is taken out. Because think about it, think about all the garbage we're all using right now with families being home. And what if the garbage men or garbage women didn't come over, the sanitation department didn't come to your house and take out the garbage? It would be a mess, right? So that's what this is responsible for, is taking out the garbage. And the body, unfortunately, loses a lot of the function of the sirtuins as we age. So we have flipped the switch. Again, this is about flipping the switch in your DNA, which I think is wonderful. And 4 natural ingredients as well: healthy longevity, mental focus and concentration, which if you got a lot of family around right now, you're needing, right? Because everybody's working from different places in their house. Positive mood and emotion, mental and physical energy, supporting healthy inflammatory response. That is huge. Cholesterol levels and a healthy vascular system. So that is our Protandim Tri-Synergizer family. I just absolutely love it. It comes in bottles, or you can get it in packets already counted out for you, which I think is fantastic. There's 30 in a packet for a month's supply. Now, why would you? By themselves, look, the NRF2 gene works 40%. It's activating, reducing oxidative stress 40%. You can see what's going on with the NRF1 gene, the main one, and the NAD gene. By themselves, they're doing remarkably. You put them together, all three, and it's a trifecta. And you can just see how they are all supercharged, working synergistically together to get your cells working optimally. That's the Lifevantage product pillars. I absolutely love this. And what I feel is so important, they are non-GMO, no artificial flavors or colors or sweeteners. This is activation, not supplementation, the new modern science of nutrigenomics. The rest of our product line right here, the catalog, is beautiful. We have a vitality stack that has the Protandim NRF1, NRF2, ProBio, and a fish oil, which I'll talk about momentarily. We have an ultimate stack as well that includes all of that and the NAD and a prebio. We have Axio, which is brain food for your brain. Drinking Axio, I drink it every day. Just stick a little packet in 16 ounces of water, shake it up. I actually add the prebio with it, but this is lifting brain fog, and it's all phytonutrients. You'll start hearing the words neurotropics, and it's just food for the brain, lifting that mental fatigue and fog without the jitters. We have a caffeinated and a decaffeinated version, and I'm telling you, it helps you stay focused. We have a probiotic that is absolutely revolutionary. It has a patented product called Wellmune, and you can go to wellmune.com. You can look up that Wellmune and see this beta-glucan yeast, how incredibly beautiful it is in helping support the body's immune system, as well as a BioTrack technology, and that allows it to be time release and allows 60% to be absorbed through the entire intestinal colon. And that is phenomenal. Most probiotics out there are really, you'll hear expensive urine. Most of them only have a 4% absorption rate. And then we have a fish oil that is Omega Plus, and it is phenomenal. And I didn't realize how important that fish oil is, but it's what's keeping the cells juicy so that the cells can do all the work that they need to do, that complex work. Our bodies are very complex. And so the omegas allow the cells to stay juicy and plausible so they can do the work, but it's also very great for your skin, for your brain, for your eyes. There's so many benefits to omegas. You can trace the boat to the bottle from ours, and it also has a vitamin D3 in it, which is phenomenal. Physique weight management, that is our healthy lifestyle weight management program. The prebiotic, which supports the probiotic, is in that. And the prebiotic is just a little tiny scoop. It has brown seaweed in it, some other fibers, and truly it's the gut fertilizer for the gut garden probiotic. Having a healthy microbiome is critically important. I can't stress to you how that is probably the most important thing. And when the gut is off, the brain is off, and 75 to 80% of the body's immune system function is off. Researchers didn't even know until about 12 years ago that you could actually change your microbiome. And we are made up mostly of microbiome. So you want to give it the good stuff, right? We had also NRF2 activation for the skin. And I absolutely love the True Science skincare. Oh my gosh, the anti-aging cream and the NRF2 Protandim were the only two products we had at the time when I joined Lifevantage. And I just love to see how NRF2 activation has been able to develop in many of our product lines. And I just absolutely love the skincare. Find out from your friend who invited you more, but there are studies on this. And the True Science hair care is phenomenal. I actually just washed my hair with it today. What do you think? It is so soft. I absolutely love this. The shampoo is like peppermint, rosemary, and thyme. My hair feels just like baby fine hair right now. It's beautiful. there's a conditioner that you only need a teeny tiny, this stuff lasts me like 3 months. I'm not kidding you. And then a scalp serum you put on your head and it makes it all tingly and it just feels so good. And then, and if I shake this, this is the Pro Tandem Pet Tandem for dogs. And my little baby right here, you want some? He's taking a nap, but I'm gonna see if he actually wants some. Here you go, Sonny. There's your Pet Tandem. I usually give him a half. Yeah, you can break them. So there you go. You're live. Oops. There you go, Bunny. He's missing 17 teeth. He's a rescue. And I'll tell you, this is a very important part of his health regimen. There was a double-blind study of 80 dogs where the clinicians could tell which ones had had the placebo and which ones had had the test product before you even they got the blood work back. Dogs don't lie. They have 7 times the amount of oxidative stress that people do. People were giving the human pill to dogs, horses, cats, sheep, goats. So that's why we came out with a chewable that you didn't have to stick a pill down the throat for dogs. And it makes it taste like a treat, like bacon, chicken, and liver. So that was our product catalog. 90% of Lifevantage is customer base. So you can be a customer. I absolutely love my customers. If you're also looking, if you're thinking about people in your life that you know, love, and care about, and that they might want to be on these products, you might consider coming in on one of our packs. And this month, April, our company is giving away the distributor kit for free. So it's a $50 discount on any one of those packs. And really, for somebody that's seeing a business opportunity, if you can come in on one of those packs, that's great. We do meet you where you're at. You want to qualify to have what we call 200 PV to maximize our commissions. And you can get back to the person that shared that with you so that they can answer your questions. I love that our company manages our website. It's a beautiful website, and you can simply just go to shop. I can send a shopping cart link to someone who wants to be a customer and or a distributor, and they can sign themselves up. We have an app that's absolutely incredible. I can do my business from anywhere in the world with this, or a laptop or an iPad, and we pay really well. So I know when I love something, I share it with people, right? A good yoga studio, a good restaurant, a good book, but I don't usually get a share of that. But if you can fall in love with these products and a few basic business principles, this company can change your life forever. And little did I know 8 years ago, that's what was going to be happening for me and for my family. So we pay weekly and we pay monthly. And guess what? Today I got paid 5 days early in April because our company is so incredible that they paid everybody 5 days earlier than normal. We normally get paid on the 15th of the month, every single month, for our income that has grown over time with customers and with distributors. It's called an asset-based business. I just think that's phenomenal. So you can make up to 30 to 40% commission on any new customer's first time order, always 40% commission on any new distributor. And you get paid monthly, as I mentioned, many different ways you get paid, like 8 different ways. So get back to the person that shared this with you and they can talk to you a little bit more about that. But I want you to see that in order to come into the business on that distributor kit, you do need to have some volume, right? Or you're not going to get paid on anything if you share. So it's like having a business. We have a global virtual franchise, and who doesn't need that today? A global virtual franchise that you can do from anywhere in the world. If you have personal volume in your business, we can share what that is later. You get up to 30% if it's between 100 and 199, or 40% if it's 200 or more PV. And that's really an easy thing to do if you're out there sharing. So here we go. I'm not sure what what that slide was, but getting into the profit mode, this is what we're going to be doing. It changed languages on me, I think. Did it? Oh, no, it didn't. I just need to put my readers on. Oh my goodness gracious. It's what happens when you have a birthday coming around and you know you're getting a little bit older. I'm so happy I'm on these products. So if you come in on the silver, the gold, or the platinum pack, you share that with 3 people who do the same, you've now gotten into the business for free and your products for free, and you're ready to build a global distribution business. This is the business of the 21st century. I love it. It's what Robert Kiyosaki talks about, Tony Robbins, Richard Branson, and really The wealthiest people in the world are people that build networks. And that you may not want to be wealthy, but maybe you need some supplemental income. Well, here's what you can do for people that are not interested in maybe building a big organization, but they do love these products and they want to share them with some people, and maybe they get their products paid for free. You're getting 40% that week. So we pay weekly for the work that you do that week. So you get 40% commission on whatever one of these packages that you sell. And I think it's just great. You can work from home or anywhere. I'm working in my backyard here in Phoenix, Arizona today. My husband's working in the kitchen right now. Social media, a lot of people are doing social sharing. We teach you how not to sell, but how to inspire people and how to help people and how to support people. We have great tools that our corporate office has given us, which is phenomenal. You get a virtual office, you get business assets. There's no inventory requirements. You don't have to keep a bunch of product in your house. We just use what our house uses, which is 4 people in our household. So you basically have a personal online store. Now, when you're talking about looking at an opportunity, business timing is critically important, right? So most of the US and Canada have yet to discover Lifevantage. I mean, think about this, you guys. There are 7 billion people in this world, and there's maybe 100, or no, Lifevantage has about 75,000 distributors worldwide. So do you think the timing's now? Because 60% increase in wellness sales in the last 8 years. Look at that graph. I mean, the wellness market is on track to be $1 trillion industry, the largest economic trend in world history, and Lifevantage sits at the forefront. We are pioneers of biohacking and the science of nutrigenomics. It's a really nice place to be. Think about that. Who doesn't need better health today? Why Lifevantage? There's over 220,000 studies on PubMed published on oxidative stress and growing. So when someone asks me, will Protandim help me with this? I say, well, I don't know, but go to PubMed and type in oxidative stress and that issue, and what will you get? Protandim is simply decreasing oxidative stress. Who wouldn't want to have Protandim in their bodies? If you breathe, you need to be on Protandim. So flip the switch and do more. Here's a little bit about our company. Our CEO is phenomenal. Darren Jensen was named to the DSA Board of Directors, and that was in 2018. Now, 2019, we had a huge year. We expanded further into Europe and in Spain. And then we also got best places to work in 2019. Also adding more to the European footprint by launching in Ireland. And boy, our company treats us well. They took us to Ireland in August, I think it was, for an incentive trip, and that they treat you like absolute royalty. And my husband was able to go as well. Erin Brockovich, you know who she is. Julia Roberts played her and won an Academy Award for playing her. A huge health advocate, joined our board of directors. Do you think the timing is good in Lifevantage? I love seeing where this little tiny company started and where we are going today. We are propelling, and we'd love to have more people on board to share the word about this incredible company and how it is helping people's lives and making people healthier and wealthier. We earned the Stevie Award. This is an International Business Award for Best New Product, and that was in our hair care system as well. We also won, we launched in Belgium. So we're just growing exponentially. And we were added to the Russell 3000 Index. That's amazing. We celebrated our 10th anniversary in Kansas City in the summer of 2019. That was really wonderful. And we announced our 4th fiscal quarter and full fiscal year with incredible financial results, the best we have had. We expand our flagship Protandim product in 2019 to the NAD Synergizer. And we opened business in New Zealand. More and more. Should I just keep going on? Sure. We had the largest growth in the second quarter of 2020 so far this year. And in January, our CEO rang the closing bell on the NASDAQ, asked to by Wall Street for Wellness Week, because we are growing such exponentially. And how beautiful to see Lifevantage on Wall Street. and being recognized like that. We are also the official partners for the Real Salt Lake Major League Soccer team. If I'm smiling, my cheeks are starting to hurt because I am so happy about where Lifevantage is going. And I'm happy that you're on and you're being open to at least get this information to see if it's for you from a customer standpoint or an opportunity. We are just growing. When I started Lifevantage, we were in 4 countries. We're now in over 21, opening up and more. And this is my favorite part. We give back. We have charities all over the world. Lifevantage has a 501(c)(3), and my husband, my children, and I have been able to go down to Rocky Point, Mexico, and I could just get tears here and build homes for families that are living in cardboard boxes and providing meals for families that didn't know where their next meal was going to be. So, we are a heartfelt company. Can you feel it? We are. Anyway, we are publicly traded. So this is on our website, what we pay out. Okay, so we're audited. The FTC, the SEC, they're looking at us. So we have to be very true. We're a very transparent company. That's what I absolutely love about Lifevantage. So when I'm meeting with people and I'm sharing, I will say, you know, what would make a difference in your life? Could it be Pro 3 volume? That's the middle level that our company, you know, this is a mid-ground for people. I love it. It creates a middle class. And this is about over $600 a month that you know that is going to come on the 15th of the month because you did the work. You have about 5,000 volume points in your business organization. You didn't do it by yourself. You told one person who told one person and on, and that's how it will grow. Or maybe it's a Pro 5 level, which is over 3,000 of a leveraged income paycheck coming to you, income that is working while you're sleeping. Because listen, guys, if we don't find a way to earn income while we sleep, we're going to be working until we die. We have to take control, not just of our own biology and our health. We need to take care of our financial health. And most of us were not educated to do that. I know I wasn't. I hit the elite ranks of Pro 8. This is a Pro 7 rank right now, which is over $13,000 of monthly organization or a paycheck, because it's over 100,000 of monthly organizational volume. That's incredible. So it's almost like about 10% of what you see, what organizational volumes coming in that you're making, a little bit here and a little bit there. So that's the mid ranks of an elite Pro 7. An elite Pro 8, I mean, it's, if anyone would have told me I would be here today, I would not believe you. I grew up in Kentucky, in Lexington, youngest of 5 kids. My parents argued all the time about what we didn't have enough of. That's what I remember. I remember being loved, yes, but I also remember a lot of dysfunction. Can you relate to that? So some of that never left my psyche. Even as I moved away from home and I started my own family, and I've always had incredible work ethic, there was still something that was always in my head, like, is there going to be enough? Is there going to be enough? My husband has a good job, but we're older parents. Is there going to be enough when we have to retire and we'll be on this fixed retired income? No, probably not. So here was an opportunity to grow myself and grow others and help others, because we are only as successful as the people that we help. So can you do this? Can I do it? I don't know. I asked my yoga student, Carrie Williams, I know I'm going to do this, but how can I do it? And all I had to do is say that. And she saw the passion in me, and she saw the burning desire that I had. You have to have a burning desire to change your life to do this. And then I did, and I just shared it with everyone. And I didn't get attached to the ones that did not understand, because most people don't understand this incredible business model, but we have a system of success and we have mentors. And I just hung out with people that were smarter than me and that were more professional and that were making it in this industry. Like, put yourself in front of people that are better than you. And that's exactly what I did. And 24/7, yes, 24/7 support. It's an incredible family we have here in Lifevantage. You launch, you learn, and you learn to be a leader. Never in my life did I ever think I would be a leader. I didn't. So there's some of my personal growth that had to come out. I've always kind of been a follower. So I thought. Lifevantage brings out the best in you. That's what I find. And the mentorship, the leadership skills is pretty amazing. We have a lot of fun corporate events. I can't wait till we all can get together in touch, with each other in person, but we're having a lot of fun globally too. We're having all kinds of mastery training. So get back to the person. If you want to see our culture, get on this Saturday morning. It's going to be amazing with some of the top people in our company, and just get to see the heart of people who are no different from you or me, that have a story to tell and a burning desire to feel better, look better, and perform better, and make this world a better place. So thank you for coming. Thank you for being on this. If you need more information, please get back to the person that invited you. They would certainly appreciate that, right? So would you. And if you're ready to become a customer, let's get you on board right now and start biohacking your body, start optimizing your cellular health, getting your gut and your brain clean, get you strong and healthy. And if you're ready to get going, let's get you in. Let's join the team. Let's have you join the team and meet these incredible people. So I want to thank you so much for being on this call today. So nice to have you here. Of course, now my computer is locking up. Oh, it did that yesterday. So thanks. Trying to stop the share, and it won't. Zoom has been a little bit testy here. There we go. We can stop the share and I can stop the recording. Yay.